Life often presents us with challenges that make us feel vulnerable, uncertain, or even weak. But it's crucial to understand that weakness isn't a permanent state of being, it's a starting point. A raw material waiting to be molded into something powerful. When we feel weak, it doesn't mean we are defeated. It means we've been given an opportunity to grow, to change, to transform ourselves into something stronger than we ever imagined. In every weakness, there is potential for strength. The first step in this transformation is to recognize that weakness is not the end, it is merely a phase in the journey. It's easy to feel discouraged when we face failure, when things don't go as planned, or when we feel overwhelmed by the weight of the world. But these moments, however difficult, are the moments that shape us. Think about the strongest people you know, the most successful individuals. They didn't start strong. They started by facing their weaknesses, acknowledging them, and then using them as fuel to propel themselves forward. Strength doesn't come from an absence of weakness, it comes from the perseverance to overcome it. Imagine a seed planted deep in the ground. In the dark, under the soil, it could easily remain there, buried and forgotten. But it pushes through the darkness, through the weight of the earth pressing down on it. The seed doesn't give up, it uses the pressure and the adversity to break open and grow. Eventually, it reaches the light stronger and taller than before. Like that seed, we too must push through the heavy soil of our challenges. Our weaknesses are the soil that surrounds us, and it's in pushing through them that we find our strength. Sometimes it feels like we're surrounded by our limitations, whether physical, emotional, or circumstantial. But remember, these limitations are not barriers, they are stepping stones. Every time you encounter a limitation, you are presented with a choice. You can let it define you, or you can choose to rise above it. Each limitation is an opportunity to learn something new about yourself, to discover untapped potential that you know existed. When you embrace your limitations and work through them, you build resilience. And resilience is the foundation of strength. Think about all the times in your life when you thought you couldn't go on, when the mountains seemed too steep to climb, when the odds were stacked against you. But you kept going. You didn't stop. And that's why you're here today. You've already overcome so much more than you give yourself credit for. If you look back on your life, you'll realize that your greatest moments of growth, of achievement, came from times when you felt weak, when you were struggling. It's not in the moments of ease that we become stronger, but in the moments of difficulty. You may stumble, you may fall, but every fall is a lesson. Every time you get back up, you're stronger than before. And strength isn't about never falling, it's about getting up every single time. It's about the courage to continue when the path ahead is uncertain. The transformation of weakness into strength is not an overnight process. It's a journey. It requires patience, persistence, and faith in yourself. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the burden seems too heavy to bear. But those are the days when you need to dig deeper to find that inner reservoir of strength that lies within you. No one is born strong. Strength is something we build brick by brick, moment by moment, challenge by challenge. And the beauty of it is that it's a never-ending process. Every day offers a new opportunity to become stronger, to transform your weaknesses into strengths. The key is to never stop moving forward, even when progress feels slow. Even when you can't see the results right away, trust that every step you take is bringing you closer to the person you are meant to be. When we shift our perspective on weakness, we unlock the door to a world of possibilities. Instead of seeing weakness as a flaw, we begin to see it as a signpost, pointing us toward the areas where we have the most room for growth. Instead of running from our weaknesses, we can face them head on, knowing that they are the very things that will make us stronger in the end. Think of your weaknesses as muscles that haven't yet been fully developed. Just like in the gym, you don't build muscle without resistance. It's the struggle, the strain, the effort that leads to growth. The road to strength is not an easy one, but it is a rewarding one. Along the way, you will learn more about yourself than you ever thought possible. You will discover strengths you didn't know you had. And you will realize that the things you once saw as weaknesses were actually gifts in disguise. Each time you conquer a weakness, you add another layer of strength to your character. You become more resilient, more confident, more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. It's important to remember that strength is not just about physical power or endurance. True strength lies in the mind and the heart. It's about having the mental and emotional fortitude to keep going, to stay positive, and to believe in yourself even when the odds are against you. It's about having the courage to face your fears, to step outside of your comfort zone, and to take risks, knowing that even if you fail, you are growing stronger in the process. As you continue on your journey of transforming weakness into strength, be kind to yourself. Understand that it's okay to have moments of doubt, moments when you feel like you're not strong enough. These moments are natural. What matters is how you respond to them. Will you let them hold you back, or will you use them as motivation to push even harder? Every time you choose to push forward, you are choosing strength. The process of transforming weakness into strength is a lifelong journey, but it's one worth taking. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more resilient than the one before. Remember that weakness is not something to fear or avoid. It is something to embrace, to work with, and ultimately, to transform. The next time you encounter a weakness, see it as an opportunity. You are not defined by your weaknesses. You are defined by how you respond to them. And in that response lies your true strength. So keep going, keep pushing, keep growing. Your strength is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. The power to transform your weaknesses into strengths is yours to claim. You are capable of more than you know. And every day, with every challenge, you are becoming stronger. Trust the process, believe in yourself, and never ever give up. The best version of you is just around the corner, waiting to be realized. All you have to do is keep moving forward. As we reach the end of this journey, it's important to reflect on what the transformation of weakness into strength truly means. Life will always present us with challenges, and those challenges will often highlight areas where we feel vulnerable or lacking. But instead of seeing these moments as setbacks, we can choose to view them as opportunities for growth. Weakness is not something to hide from or be ashamed of. It is a natural part of being human. It is a signal that there is room for improvement, and it gives us the chance to build ourselves into stronger, more resilient individuals. Strength doesn't emerge from a life of ease or comfort. It comes from facing adversity head-on, from falling down and getting back up again, from persisting even when the path ahead is unclear. Each time we push through our weaknesses, we become stronger not only in body, but in mind and spirit as well. The transformation is a process, and it's one that requires patience, perseverance, and self-compassion. We must be willing to accept our imperfections and recognize that every challenge we encounter is shaping us into the person we are meant to become. In transforming our weaknesses into strengths, we also learn some of life's most valuable lessons. We learn resilience as we discover the ability to bounce back from hardship. We learn courage as we confront our fears and step into the unknown. We learn determination as we keep moving forward even when progress feels slow or difficult. And perhaps most importantly, we learn humility, acknowledging that we are always a work in progress and that true strength comes not from pretending to be invulnerable, but from embracing our humanity and striving for growth. The journey of transformation is never complete. Life will continue to present us with new challenges, new weaknesses to overcome, and new opportunities to build strength. But each time we face these moments, we do so with the knowledge that we've overcome challenges before, and we can do so again. We carry with us the lessons we've learned, the resilience we've built, and the belief in our ability to rise above any obstacle. In the end, the process of transforming weakness into strength is about more than just becoming physically or mentally tougher. It's about evolving into a fuller, more authentic version of ourselves. It's about recognizing that our weaknesses don't define us, but how we respond to them does. Each step we take towards strength is a step toward becoming the best version of ourselves, more resilient, more confident, more capable of facing whatever life may bring. So, as you move forward, remember that strength is already within you. It may take time and effort to uncover, but it is there, waiting to be revealed. Every challenge you face, every moment of doubt or fear, is an opportunity to grow. You're stronger than you know, and with each passing day, you are becoming more powerful, more resilient, and more capable of achieving your goals. The road may be long, but the destination is worth the journey. Keep moving forward, keep transforming, and keep believing in your ability to turn weakness into strength. Your potential is limitless, and the best is yet to come.